A decent Monday Night Raw following the Elimination Chamber this week, and there were some really good matches, some good storytelling, some cool moments on the show for sure, and everything else. This is things you might have missed, and before we get started, make sure you've hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, it would be appreciated if you hit the subscribe. Now, the first thing we definitely have to mention is, where the F is Alexa Bliss? Now, how do you have Alexa Bliss return at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view on Saturday and not put her on Monday Night Raw? We have watched weeks of therapy sessions in the build-up to her return, which we got, that left us with so many unanswered questions. Now, I posted that question on Twitter and you guys told me next week's Raw is in Alexa Bliss's hometown. Maybe they've got something big planned, so they're just waiting for then. We'll find out next week, but WWE, don't you dare forget Alexa Bliss. We did, though, get confirmation. Veer Mahaan is still coming to Monday Night Raw. But we started off Raw with some cowboy, and of course it was Brock Lesnar, the new WWE champion, coming out, having some fun with the fans. Always fun to see babyface Brock. I'm sorry it is. I know some of you don't like it. But it didn't take long for Paul Heyman to come out basically talking crap to Brock. But out of nowhere, very interestingly, we found out that title versus title might not even happen. A week from Saturday, Brock Lesnar has to defend the WWE Championship at a house show at Madison Square Gardens. I'm assuming, with them referencing it on TV, I'm assuming it will be televised, but Paul Heyman said it was going to be Lashley. It's not. While WWE have given Lashley a concussion protocol story, it's not. He's out of WWE injured with a legitimate shoulder injury and is expected to miss up to 4 months. So there's no way he's wrestling a week from Saturday. And with that being said, if it's definitely not Bobby Lashley, you have to pay attention to what else Heyman said. And if Lashley isn't cleared, if Lashley isn't at the show, Heyman will find someone else to face and beat Brock Lesnar at Madison Square Gardens. Now, could it be Cody Rhodes? A lot of people on Twitter are saying this could be Cody's big return. It's possible, they've done it before, that WWE televise this. They air it on Peacock and the WWE Network. Do you remember they did it with Starrcade? I mean, if they changed the name and called it Starrcade. Cody's dad only invented that, so that would be huge. But let me know who you think Brock Lesnar's going to defend the WWE title against in the comment section down below. The Rated R superstar Edge returned to Raw this week. And what a promo, man. I love Edge. Honestly, he's great. Standing in the ring, basically talking about WrestleMania. You might have heard him reference Devon Dudley. Well, the reason for that is Devon got the news last week that he will never wrestle again after having to have spinal fusion surgery. So, shout out to Devon, man. That's tough. However, Edge challenged everyone to step up and face him at WrestleMania. And with a nice little pun included, the word phenomenal. And of course, everyone's jumped to AJ. Of course it's AJ. WWE using a different font on Twitter. They want you to know that. They want you to focus on that. It's a dream match. AJ Edge. It looks like it's going to happen. We got the Undertaker Hall of Fame video again this week on Raw. No more inductions named. There are now Hall of Fame Undertaker t-shirts available on WWE Shop. If you've been on social media, you've probably seen the fact Undertaker showed up at a Bad Bunny concert. Most damnest thing I've ever seen. I wish I could show you guys the video because it's brilliant. But copyright, there's no way I can. But what is it with these psychotic geniuses and their fascination with rabbits? It's becoming a new thing, isn't it? It's a new trend in wrestling. There was a small little botch on production this week as they showed Miz's entrance graphic and then it just disappeared because they went to a WrestleMania match card rundown thing, which I thought was hilarious. And talking of botches, Logan Paul is in WWE and he is definitely heading to WrestleMania. Oh boy. Of course, Miz TV. Miz had a mystery tag team partner. Do you know what? I wish it was the Milkman at this point. I'm not a fan of Logan Paul in WWE. I don't care what he does outside, but not in WWE. The move, the skull-crushing finale he did on Dominic looked awful. He looked like he could have just smacked his skull into the mat. Honestly, and did you see Logan Paul literally swear on WWE TV? Who fucking swears? Don't do that! You don't do that! He literally did. Look at the camera and just said, let's effing go. It is what it is. It's leading to a tag match for WrestleMania. Hopefully the Mysterios are victorious and Logan Paul can go away forever. Please. In 2 weeks, we're getting a tag team championship triple threat match, which is definitely cool, as Seth and Kevin Owens won over RK Bro in the main event of Raw this week. Great match, by the way. And of course, this is like the quest for their WrestleMania pass. I like that. But once again, there was a small little stone cold tease by Kevin Owens as he once again talked trash about Texas in a backstage interview. So keep an eye on Kevin Owens. Bianca Belair was on Raw this week. Of course, her path to WrestleMania is solidified as she will be challenging for the Raw Women's Championship. Didn't take long for Becky to come out, but the biggest point here is how big are Big Time Bex's shoes? Oh my god, imagine doing a big boot in those boots. Oh boy. And my god, the power of Bianca Belair. This match put her over greatly as we saw the meltdown of Becky Lynch at ringside. But did you notice as Doudrop hit that cannonball, she caught Bianca's hair and Bianca couldn't get out of the way. Luckily, Doudrop landed just to the side, a little bit more to the right, and she would have probably gone knee first into the back of Bianca's head. Liv Morgan has a brand new t-shirt out at last on WWE Shop. Although she wasn't on Raw this week, she will be on Main Event. So if you want to see more Liv Morgan action, that's where to see her. But guys, it is official. We have found out our super sister Nikki's secret superhero power. She can hang upside down. Oh my god, Rhea Ripley. I didn't think she was putting her down. She should have just held her there all bloody night. But seriously, now Rhea has defeated Nikki again. Can this be the end of that feud? Please, please WWE. Give us Rhea Alexa at WrestleMania. I'd be fine with that. It would sound like a good match to me. Some breaking news during Raw. Drake Maverick has re-signed with the WWE. This is the second time he was released. Second time he's re-signed. Third time he signed with the company. This time, though, he's not a wrestler. He's going to be working and has been working for the last 4 weeks as part of WWE Raw's creative team. Finn Balor finally returned to Raw this week and teamed with Tommaso Ciampa. This is really cool. Ciampa versus Ziggler is this week, tomorrow night even, on NXT. So they're hyping it up on a Raw show, which I think is really cool. Now, Damian Priest defeated Shelton Benjamin, and after it was really cool. He put out an open challenge for the US title. It was answered by Finn Balor, and I loved that. Next week, we are getting Priest versus Balor, and the question is, who's Priest's WrestleMania opponent going to be? Could it be the Demon? Corey Graves and Carmella have a brand new reality show out on WWE's YouTube channel. I've seen the trailer. I can't show you the trailer. If you're under the age of 18, do not ever watch this show or the trailer because I don't know how they're getting away with putting that on YouTube. On Raw, we found out the most devastating move in all of sports and entertainment. No, it's not the legendary finger poke of doom, and it's certainly not WWE's go-to roll-up. It's Dana Brooke's lip lock. Reggie was in the lip lock. The referee counted 3, and then the referee still had to break things up. Oh my god, and bad. Look at her extensions. Oh, Dana, what was you thinking? Everything got extended there, I can tell you for sure. But that summarizes Raw for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. Overall, I'd give Raw a very solid, respectable 7 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Follow me over on Twitter at CWrestlingUK. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Peace!